It's time, baby. It's time. Episode 4, Road to Immortal. This episode has some ups and it has some downs. But look, we're still on the journey. And if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe on the road to 100 subs. So I'd love to see if you guys could help me out with that. Let's go ahead, hop into it. So after doing our placements, I ended up in Silver 2. That's where I currently am. I went into Silver 3 briefly for a couple games, but I'm currently in Silver 2, back on the grind to Silver 3 and then to Gold. So let's go ahead and start off with game number 1. Game number 1 was giving me bad vibes off the rip. And the reason being is because even though our team did win the first 2 rounds, this enemy Jet was just absolutely slaying out every single round. And that's when I kind of started to get to the conclusion this guy was smurfing. Round 5, I'm pushing outside of B main because our Jet just got killed by this Brimstone.
One mid.
Go ahead, peek. Absolutely shit on the Brim. And this round ended up a little bit like this.
Last player standing.
Sometimes there's just not much you can do. They just get you with the flank. Round 6, we push through the enemy Brimstone smoke, and I see that he's close by, so I can catch him while he's running. And here I am. I'm ready for a big brain play, and that's exactly what this next round is all about. Big brains right here, pushing him with the ult, and I just, yeah, I don't know. Round 7, pushing down Cat, getting ready to go ahead and peek this corner. Jet peeks at a very similar time. I get the good timing on her, and I'm pushing the tree right now.
He's in the right corner of the box.
And the Bane, oh my god, he's so annoying.
10 seconds left.
The enemy Jet catches me off guard. Round 9, we're peeking down mid because going to the sites directly just hasn't been working as well. So I see the Omen. I'm going to go ahead and pop my ult and try to go ahead and go right at him. End up dying to the Jet, and she ends up getting a 4K here, killing not only the Brimstone, but also our Sova as well. He's going to go ahead and challenge her and lose the aim duel. But what I want to go ahead and do is I actually want to talk about this play real quick. So I saw the Omen, and I'm like, okay, this is a great opportunity for me to go ahead, use my ult, and get an extra pick. But there's a couple things I didn't take into account, and that is, A, we have no control over B main, so I didn't check that to see if, okay, maybe there's someone coming, maybe B link, or I didn't check Cat as well. So me walking down mid like this without clearing any of the angles is honestly kind of a suicide mission, so I really did deserve to die here. It's unfortunate that none of my teammates did go ahead and trade me out, but it is what it is, and it's a lesson to be learned. The next couple rounds just did not go my way. So we just won the pistol round, and it's the second round of the half, and I hear someone pushing up Cat, so I'm going to go ahead and throw my boom bot out there. I see them start to shoot it, and I feel like I made 2 mistakes here that I think you guys would, I want you guys to see if you can pick up on what I think I did wrong. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this clip play out. So I end up getting domed by the enemy Jet, but if we want to go ahead and review it real quick. So I think I could have done, what I could have done better here is if I pushed my boom bot and pushed the grenade a little bit earlier. And the second thing is this spot that I'm playing right now is really just not a good spot. Because like I said, that Jet is smurfing. So it just makes sense for him to go ahead and punish me in that spot because he knows I'm there. He probably knows the angle that I'm going to go ahead and play. So it would have been better for me to go ahead and either just go back into the tree room or hide in the little cubby on Cat and just play for my life. It's the beginning of round 19, and I'm going for an aggressive peek out of A main. And I go ahead and try to get the pick, but they end up spotting me out. So I go ahead and try to get the pick on the Brim, but he ends up walking to the little cubby in A main. I go ahead and throw a nade. He doesn't walk out of it, but the Omen goes ahead, tries to challenge me, pick him off, and I'm going back for more. I'm ego peeking at this point. And but ultimately I do end up paying the price. I whiff the shots on the Sage, and I get counter ulted, so it feels bad, but I did get 2. It's 12-10, game on the line. We can go ahead and finish this out. The Jet has a 4K. I need to kill her so she doesn't get the ace. I whiff my shots, and my guy gets the ace. Even though I hit him for 95, I guess he just wasn't tagged before, and it goes on for another round. There's a common story here. It's OT, and under the smoke comes the raise, and you guys guessed it, and you're probably guessing it right now. I get a good visit from my old friend, Mr. One Tap Machine, I guess. We can never refrag this guy, but he's always killing me. It's a 2-on-2 retake, me and the Sage against Jet and the Brim.
One very back and one has knives.
I go ahead and get the peek on the Brim. It's a 1-on-1 against me and my arch nemesis, this enemy Jet. I go ahead and throw my grenade here, and I pretty much have to go ahead and stick the bomb. And my keys stuck. I couldn't defuse it. And Jet pays me a visit again, and I go down the drain.
A few moments later.
It's 13-14. I'm holding B-Link, and here comes my favorite person on the damn planet, the Jet. I flick, and I miss my shots. He ends up trading me out, and we need to win the round in order to keep going into OT. It's a 3-on-3 retake. Our Sage just did a pretty awesome wall to go ahead and peek above the enemy Sage wall. She's going to go ahead and peek and get a pick on the enemy raise. So it's 2-on-1 against the bane of my existence, the enemy Jet. We don't know where she is, but we think she's hell. Peeks out, and we get the Jet. She ends up dying, and we are going to go ahead and tie this thing up 14-14. But what ends up happening is there is a draw called, so it is going to end up 14-14. And the crazy thing is, this Jet on the enemy team dropped 43 kills, literally put the enemy team on her back and carried the game. Crazy, but let's go ahead and get into game number 2. Game number 2, we're on Haven, and honestly, this game is going downhill fast. And I'm just going to go ahead and play this clip and then cover something kind of educational after it.
Standing. Okay.
First of all, I just wanted to say, sorry Kevin, I know I failed you here. You want me to check all my angles all the time, and I forgot to cut that angle. But let's go ahead and break this down real quick. So, something that I've been learning and really focusing on recently is taking every angle one at a time. So, I know one person's backside, so I'm going to go ahead and ult and to get that kill here. But what you want to start doing is you want to start taking every single angle just at one at a time, so that way you're not overexposing yourself. So let's go ahead and slowly kind of work our way through this. So as you can see, I'm going ahead and I'm checking that. I'm really going to check that that upper box right there, that little platform. Sage peeks me out, so I'm going to go ahead and kill her. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is, because box is cleared, I'm going to check next to box, and that's when I spot the Sova. So it's unfortunate that I just had that little bit of timing there, and he was able to tag me. I wasn't able to get him. But it is what it is. And then here, I'm doing the same thing, clearing out all my angles, and the bot's checking out back sight. But the one angle I forgot to check, and I ended up paying the price for it, was ultimately logs, and I paid for that with my life. Listen to this right here, because our buddy absolutely eats shit in his own house.
God damn. What the fuck was that? I can't feel any of my fingers.
No, seriously, I fell so fucking hard, bro.
This game is a disaster, but my buddy G-Soup did come in with a nice clip.
Last player.
Take it.
One enemy remaining.
Gets the headshot on the Jet. He's gonna go ahead and rotate to the A site with the bomb and go ahead and plant. He plants the bomb, TPs to heaven, but gets spotted out by the Sova drone. So he goes ahead and does another fake TP and see if he can go ahead and outplay and mind game the enemy Sova. Gets a dirty flick on his head. We win our 4th round, which is great, but we ultimately do end up losing this game pretty bad. And let's just go ahead and get into game number 3. Not much really happened in game 3 on split, and not much really happened on game 4 either. I really didn't play too great, but I didn't play bad either. Still went positive, was just really sitting in the middle of the table, but I did get this nice little clip in game number 4 on Ascent.
B. Come back. Good shit. Good shit, Raze.
Aww. Could have got the 4K, but I peeked with my ult not fully pulled out yet. I really should have satcheled in probably to at least adjust my height and just throw him off. But still a pretty funny Bernie and Gunny clip nonetheless. So we are going to close out this video at Silver 2 at rating of 59 out of 100. I look forward to pushing ahead to Silver 3 in Gold here soon. Hopefully we hit it in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Road to 100 subscribers. Would love if you guys could help me with that. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one.